Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best bread machines that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Zojirushi Virtuoso Plus Bread Maker. While Zojirushi is perhaps most famous for a deep bench of rice cookers, the company also makes some first-class bread machines. The Virtuoso Plus is our favorite overall in this class, so what do you get for your money? Firstly, you can choose from a broad cross-section of menu settings here, from whole wheat and multigrain through to gluten-free, sugar-free, and salt-free recipes. Twin heaters in the bottom and in the lid of the bread machine ensure your loaves are consistently baked and perfectly browned. This appliance is rated at 700 watts, making it one of the more powerful bread makers in this class. The same efficiency extends to the double kneading blades. The blades, like the pan, are coated with a non-stick treatment to ensure you enjoy a seamless baking experience. With dough, jam, and cake courses baked in, you can whip up much more than bread in this machine. If you're a more experienced baker, take advantage of the homemade course. Use a trio of programmable memory settings to dial in your preference and create loaves to die for. You can see all key metrics at a glance thanks to the oversized display. Using this bread machine is super simple, too, even if you're a complete beginner to bread making. Keep your eye on proceedings without breaching the baking environment using the transparent viewing window. The vast bulk of user reviews for this bread maker are positive, but we found some scattered complaints about the amount of noise it kicks out. Bake all types of loaves in less than 2.5 hours using this Zojirushi, hands down one of the best bread machines out there. Moving on, at number 9, we have the Cuisinart bread maker. Cuisinart is a kitchenware specialist, and this bread machine allows you to make loaves up to 2 pounds, ideal for the whole family. If you have been put off buying a bread machine because of the perceived difficulty, you'll love the ease of use here. Punch in your preferred setting from the 12 options at your disposal and enjoy push-button ease with bread as good as you'll find in a bakery after less than 3 hours. Despite the spacious interior capacity of this bread machine, it doesn't eat up too much space on the kitchen counter. The machine takes care of mixing, kneading, rising, and baking your bread, so you won't need to lift a finger to generate genuinely impressive results. If you want to set your machine to start baking at a predetermined time, the 13-hour delay timer makes this possible. See all you need on the crisp LCD, and wait for the series of 10 beeps that signal the completion of a baking cycle. As well as making all your favorite traditional loaves, you can also rustle up gluten-free bread, and a variety of artisan breads using the Cuisinart. If you're feeling more adventurous, you can even branch out into making sauces and jams in this multi-purpose appliance. Choose from 3 loaf sizes, 1 pound, 1.5 pounds, or 2 pounds, and then decide whether you want the crust light, medium, or dark. This Cuisinart bread machine will take care of all the rest for you. What's not to love? At number 8, we have the Oster Expressbake bread maker. Oster makes some thoughtfully designed and precision-engineered appliances like the Expressbake bread maker, so how does the unit shape up? Rated at 650 watts, you can bake a 2-pound loaf of bread in less than an hour. If you're comparing bread machines based primarily on speed of results, the Oster stands head and shoulders above the opposition. 12 different bread settings allow you to get creative with a wide variety of classic and artisan loaves. There is nothing quite like coming home from work to the smell of freshly baked bread, and the delay timer lets you schedule baking around your needs with set-and-forget convenience. As with all the best bread makers, you need to do nothing beyond loading in your ingredients. The machine will mix and knead your bread before ensuring it rises and bakes without any further intervention on your part. Make loaves up to 2 pounds with a choice of 3 different crust shades to suit. If you treat yourself to this Oster bread machine, you'll wonder why you didn't invest in one of these gems years ago. Not only is this one of the quickest machines in terms of delivery when using the Expressbake setting, but you'll also enjoy results you would expect from your favorite bakery. At number 7, we have the Zojirushi BBHAC10 Home Bakery Bread Maker. If you want a compact and pocket-friendly bread machine that's also a neat option for beginners, give the home bakery BBHAC10 from Zojirushi a whirl. While this company is best known for its dominance of the rice cooker vertical, they bring their expertise to bear on this bread machine, delivering a seamless user experience. The capacity of this machine means it works best for singles, couples, or small families. You can make small 1-pound loaves with a choice of 3 textures to suit. Beyond bread making, you can also use this nifty appliance for whipping up cookies, dough for fresh pasta, and even jams. If you like the idea of returning home to the smell of fresh bread, and who doesn't, you can use the delay timer to coordinate baking bread with your daily routine. While you take a hit in terms of capacity, the is beneficial when it comes to storage. Not only is this machine lightweight, but you also get a handle to streamline transportation. Overall, you get all main bases covered with this bread machine, and you can also try your hand at other cooking applications. The only thing to be aware of is that the crusts on the bread might be a little too tough for your liking. At number 6, we have the Breville Custom Loaf Bread Maker. While most bread machines don't exactly enhance the aesthetics of your kitchen counter, the Breville makes a commanding statement. Fortunately, it's not a case of form over function either. This is a large capacity bread maker allowing you to make loaves up to 2.5 pounds. As such, the Breville makes a neat fit for bigger families or anyone who gets through a lot of bread. Manipulate the ergonomic dials and buttons to use this machine, and see all you need on the digital display. An automatic dispenser will mix in ingredients as required, ensuring you get a hands-free experience when you're baking. The kneading paddle gets to work mixing your ingredients, and it then collapses back during the bake phase, so you don't get such a large hole in the bottom of your loaf. This small attention to detail is very welcome, and one of the things that raises Breville above much of the competition. Another neat touch is the way power is protected for 60 minutes, so if you experience a power outage, your bread will be safe for an hour. There are 13 pre-programmed settings for you to explore, and you can choose from 3 crust colors in addition to the 4 loaf sizes above. If you've never baked bread before, you'll appreciate the bumper recipe book thrown in. Detailed step-by-step guides make your life easier and help you to create first-rate artisan bread without leaving home. At number 5, we have the Hamilton Beach Bread Maker. From coffee makers to bread machines and everything in between, Hamilton Beach has carved out a niche producing outstanding appliances that are priced more keenly than much of the opposition. This bread maker continues that winning tradition. Using this machine yields great loaves of bread with a simple 3-step process that's very beginner-friendly. Choose from a dozen different cycles depending on the style of loaf you're looking to make. From classic white and brown loaves through to thicker artisanal loaves, you can also rack up gluten-free bread with push-button ease. This bread maker also comes into own for preparing a wide range of yeast doughs. Whether you're making pizza crusts or cinnamon buns, you can make your life easier if you use the Hamilton Beach Bread Maker to do so. Choice of loaf size is limited to 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. There are also the standard 3 crust settings, so you can choose whether you want your bread with a light, medium, or dark crust. Most user reviews of this bread maker sing its praises, but we found a handful of complaints about a smell of plastic issuing from the machine. Do your due diligence here. For dough prep and bread making, the Hamilton Beach is one of the best bread machines overall, and it also happens to be one of the cheapest. Let us know what you think in the comments below if you opt for this powerful yet compact bread maker. At number 4, we have the Zojirushi Supreme BBCEC20 Home Bakery Bread Maker. The Zojirushi Supreme is a beefier bread machine ideal for larger families, or for anyone who makes and eats lots of artisanal loaves at home. This model features a double blade, allowing you to rustle up a substantial 2-pound loaf of bread in 2 different styles. You also get a choice of crust settings to ensure your bread comes out to your liking. The class-leading number of menu settings provides 10 basic recipes accessible with push-button ease. If you're a fan of making sourdough bread, use the Zojirushi to prepare the dough in as little as 2 hours. You can also make regular loaves of bread in around 2 hours, meaning you don't need to wait around all day. Anyone who wants to bake bread in the background around a hectic schedule can harness the delay timer and auto shut-off function to achieve this with ease. As you would expect from a bread machine with this capacity, you'll need a fair amount of space on the kitchen counter to accommodate this model. You should also ensure you have adequate storage space available before committing to purchase. Overall, this represents one of the best bread machines out there, perfect for large families looking for fresh artisanal bread on demand. At number 3, we have the Cuisinart Convection Bread Maker. Not only does this brand produce top-tier appliances, but they also cost far less than you might imagine. How does this bread maker stand and fall, then? The key selling point of this model is the convection cooking system onboard, ensuring you get crisp and evenly cooked bread every time and regardless of what type of bread you're baking. The air is efficiently pushed around inside this appliance, delivering a crust that's the texture and color you crave. Pick from a class-leading 16 menu options baked in. You can also choose between 3 loaf sizes and 3 crust colors to guarantee you a loaf of bread just the way you like it. If you want to impart a rustic crust to your bread, or if you fancy loaves that are chewier in texture, a dedicated menu option makes this possible. The timer comes with delay and pause functions, and delivers a fully flexible baking experience, while assuring you of fresh bread on demand. We found predominantly positive user reviews for this bread machine, but a handful of users complain about the fairly small mixer blade. Build quality is rugged and you should get plenty of faithful service from the Cuisinart, even if you bake bread on the regular. Backed by a 3-year guarantee, you have nothing to lose by adding this powerful and efficient bread machine to your baking arsenal. At number 2, we have the Hamilton Beach Bread Maker. As we near the end of our quest for the best bread machines, we have yet another entry from the Hamilton Beach stable. You get the expected quality at the usual reasonable price point, so how does this unit perform? The power plant is rated at 650 watts, giving you the ability to make great bread quickly in a single compact countertop appliance. As you can see, just because you're buying a budget bread machine, that doesn't mean you need to dip out in terms of cooking applications. You can pick between 3 different loaf sizes, 1 pound, 1.5 pounds, and 2 pounds, so you have something for all requirements. The inside and outside of this machine are made from stainless steel. The non-stick basket makes certain you're not faced with any messy cleanup either. There is a paddle removal tool, a spoon, and a measuring cup thrown in. All of these are dishwasher friendly for your convenience. And finally at number 1, we have the Breadman Professional Bread Maker. Last up in our showcase of the best bread machines comes the Breadman Professional. Does it live up to the name, though? In terms of power, this is one of the most capable units in its class. The 850-watt power plant delivers great results without making you wait around all day like some cheap bread makers. Perfect Bake technology delivers as promised, with all your loaves coming out crisply and evenly cooked throughout. The texture and crust should resemble those you would get from your favorite bakery, even if you are a complete novice when it comes to bread making. One of the key selling points of this model is the way the paddle is designed to collapse out of the way before the onset of the baking phase. This leads to a superior loaf formation with a smaller hole underneath. With 14 different menu options at your fingertips, you can create much more than a simple white loaf in this thing, so experiment and have fun with one of the best bread makers on the market. Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.